I will not forget to switch the thing. Here we are. Morgan is meditating all the way into the coffin room still, while Murphy and Kronos are left with a chest that has trapped both uh, uh, Argyle and Shire. You guys are on the map now. It's all you.
I guess if no one else is gonna do anything, I'll whittle their names into my trident. Gobo and Argyle.
Oh, but we're not dead.
You do that.
You're gone as far as I know. And I kind of poke at the tin of metal.
Morgan's gonna finally awaken from the trance he put him, not trance, the meditation he put himself in. Only now realizing that the entire group just kind of left him here, so he's gonna wander out of the canyon. Not canyon. What am I saying? The coffin room.
Where's
It's not our
Morgan?
fault the
There we
old
go.
man fell asleep.
What? All right. Anyways, I walk out of here. Morgan's now gonna realize that, oh hey, this is the area we were here before, so this all connects together. That's neat. He's gonna keep looking around, unsure where the rest of the group is. And I'm just gonna stop role playing and say, okay, I eventually make my way down here. Oh, there you guys, there you all went. I was wondering where you went. I'm sorry, I must have nodded off during my meditation.
Oh yes, have a good nap,
Just-
old man.
I suppose. Where's Argyle and Gobo?
I point towards the chest.
Hey, I can use shields.
Oh, no, that's
You can look if you want, but don't reach in.
I think I'd rather not. I take it their essences were absorbed into the box.
They're in
They
there.
reached in, huh?
They're in there. We just don't know how to get them out.
Well, we must transport this box out of here eventually.
I mean, that seems like a bad idea.
Well,
The whole reason the whole reason we can't, pull them out is the fact that there's lots of other souls in there that also want to get out, and they want our bodies because their bodies are gone. So,
very curious.
not curious. It just means that if we take it with us, and some idiot were to either open the chest or drop the chest or break the chest, we could essentially be dooming a whole populated area. Logically speaking, we keep the chest isolated and either deal with it in isolation or abandon it.
Well, we can't simply abandon those we traveled with for this long, so I suggest eventually we should maybe keep it safe with the Archmage or something along those lines.
If you
I'm
can
not sure
contact him to
myself.
take it, then that would be a good idea. He likes isolation.
Indeed.
But if we had to pass through a town,
that could be catastrophic.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I am not familiar with situations such as this, so I am not sure what the best course of action. Because we eventually have to pass through towns to deliver our things after this whole dungeon, so...
It should be pointed out this chest was pretty well hidden. So, logically speaking, this would be the place to leave it.
I guess until we have a further solution.
Get your metal man to stash it there for and come back once we're sure the place is clear.
Kronos nods to Murphy and instructs HK to stash it there.
All right.
That certainly seems like the best option for now.
I mean, unless you have those telekinetic powers. Can you grab souls with that?
I can only interact with the physical and occasionally telepathy. And affect the minds. I can't go any deeper than that. I guess this is the first I've encountered anything similar to this.
Kronos sees.
So we're stashing it in this little indent in the wall here.
That is what I told HK to do. Yep.
There we go. Now, after I started my meditation, how much further do we explore? Do we cover the rest of the caverns, or is there still much more to venture into?
We found a bear, and then the bear died.
Why?
And then Murphy healed it, and then
Oh.
it had a bowel movement and gave Murphy something, and then left.
It did. That gave me a
Very-
great gift, and I'm very thankful for it. I kind of hold my pouch closer to me.
Well,
So we've explored. We essentially just did the loop. We have not checked the other pass from the large room that led to the crypts.
so we still have to explore that large fungal room to the far side of it.
Do.
Kronos suggests that we take the book from the crypt.
Well, as a lore keeper myself, I can't help but leave parts of history such as this just to rot away in a cavern. It needs to be known in the world, be it in a library or for the public. So, I guess if you want to get it, I won't be stopping you. In fact, I'll be encouraging you.
Kronos turns to Murphy and just kind of stares.
Just, I got my arms crossed. I'm like, I told you before I'll be having none of it, but I'll stand watch while you do it.
Kronos nods. To the crypts!
To the crypts. I'm gonna take the long way, 'cause fuck that big pool. I'm a little man, and I just stand by this doorway.
Alright.
I'm like jobbering it up, leaning on this
HK and
sarcophagus.
Kronos open the coffin.
That's
am I
not
doing
the right
anything?
one.
Oh. They open the coffin.
Which
Nah,
one is
you're
the
getting
right
further
one?
away again. It was the one in the middle.
This one.
This
Despite
was
being
the original
blind, I
one.
believe it was this one. Despite being blind, I believe it was this one.
Alright, Kronos and HK open it back up.
Roll strength.
I'm assisting HK, so I roll HK and he just has advantage, right?
No, you both need to roll it.
Oh, okay. Oh, are we pretty much doing the combine thingy? I like the combine thingy idea.
That's what we did last time, yeah.
I know, I like that.
Okay.
That was just an idea we came up
He
with.
liked it, he says,
I liked it.
because he came up with it.
I mean, I wasn't saying that necessarily, but sure. I'll take credit for it.
Do
Those are saves.
I'm pretty sure someone's been messing with my stupid sheet.
Why do you always do saves?
Don't know, because first thing. I am almost positive I'm supposed to have -1 on strength, so I'm gonna fix that.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
4, 1, 2.
19.
Sure. You open the top part, and remember, there's still the second component.
All
under
right. There was no books on this part, right?
that. No, there was just a ring.
Okay, then we.
Can I take the help
Ooh,
action to
a
help
ring.
lift?
Sure.
All right.
Does it look like a good ring?
Like I said, it was the shape of a dragon eating its own tail.
Ouroboros.
I think that's
Nah,
a snake, not a dragon.
Okay. Well, I mean that's kind. Wait, is that like the freaking whatever Dave is?
I don't know who the fuck Dave is.
Dave.
You know,
Dave?
Nicolas Cage's apprentice.
Dave.
Oh, from that movie. Okay.
Yeah, kinda.
Can I tell if there's magic in it?
No, not from just looking at it, just staring at it.
Anyone see this ring?
You all see the ring on the dwarf's hand.
I don't see
Yeah,
shit.
I see it as well.
What if that is important?
Perhaps it is. I shall grab it while you lift the rest of the thing.
You're either a scholar or a magpie.
Okay,
Choose
I mean
one.
that makes it easy for me. That just doesn't make me the whole, thief here. Okay, well he does that. We try to lift the second section.
Yeah, roll strength again, both of you. Calvin, you take the ring off a dead corpse.
I'm going to.
1d6.
Yeah, you pull off the top part and get to the secret bottom part with the elf that has the books and scrolls.
All right, I grab all the stuff.
Sure, you grab 3 scrolls in the book.
All right, 3 scrolls. Let's see. Scrolls. And 1 book.
Mhm.
Anything I should write with the book, or just 1 book? Book
3
from
ancient
grave.
scrolls, 1 ancient book.
I'm going to examine the ring.
Oh yeah, roll Arcana.
Bam.
Yeah, it's just a ring.
It has no arcane properties. It is just a ring. I believe it be proper to return it. I'm just gonna slip it on the dwarf's finger.
You try to slip it back on the dwarf's finger, and his finger falls off.
I'm just gonna,
Oh,
put it
God.
on his hand and just call it a day.
You do that.
While they're fiddling with the sarcophagus, I want curiosity to get the better of me, and I start looking at that gray pouch.
Mhm.
I don't want to look into it, and I grab.
Looking
something
into it
inside
again, you see nothing until you reach into it. Then you start seeing the fuzzy shit.
and I want to grab one.
Absolutely.
And I-
Roll a d8. Yeah, you pick one out.
Yeah,
Do you throw it?
I do. Right at my feet, right in front of me at the stairs here.
You do that. And the fuzzy dice seems to spring to life.
In the form of
A giant rat.
a giant rat.
And
I
what is
kinda
his
like-
name?
I'm kind of. His name is Wormtail. I'm getting to that.
I liked Rizzo.
No, I thought. Don't worry about it. I'm kind of shocked, and I'm just like taken aback. I'm like, "Oh, Wormtail, you bugger!" And I kind of take a couple swipes at it with my staff, but I miss it. And then I kind of realized like it's kind of like friendly to me, I suppose.
Okay.
And I calm down, and I just kind of I pet its little head.
What do you call it? You called it Wormtail?
Wormtail, the rat. He was a big rat, and he used to eat from my farm in the day.
What? So
And
wait,
that's
that
how-
pouch. That pouch had a worm or a mouse from your history.
Oh, a giant rat from my history. Thank you.
The it connects to the past and brings back animals.
A
As
random random animals that I may or may not know about.
The question is there any other things in these coffins we need to worry about?
Well, you only ever did check one.
I know. So Kronos is asking that question to the party.
I told you I'm not keen to inspect them, me lad. I'm
Well,
not talking to him. I'm kind of petting my rat.
Oh yeah.
Kronos and HA are going to return this coffin the way it was, except for we're keeping this stuff.
Sure.
well,
Do I have to roll strength again?
Nah.
well, my people back where I were from didn't have many, didn't really bury our dead in this sense. We rather burned our dead, cremated them, and let them be scattered to the winds of the world. So I have no, nothing super against, not super against. That's not how old man talks. I have no serious qualms with investigating the bodies, but only taking what's necessary, such as artifacts to preserve history, rather than just tiny possessions like that ring. I feel kind of bad that I broke his finger, though. But I will help you investigate more. I say,
Roll
helping you
strength.
investigate more.
Uh,
That doesn't look good.
HK short
goodness.
circuits for a while, and you don't open the thing, sarcophagus.
Fine, let me help in place of the droid.
Noticing that they're looting more, I'm gonna tell Wormtail, hey, just go fuck with them a little bit, and I'm gonna have them scamper around like the side of there, and like they haven't seen him, I don't think, because I was doing that over here, right?
Has Kronos seen it? Please let me see it.
He's only a little rat.
Please let me see it. This is going to end so badly if I don't. Please.
See, roll stealth for Wormtail. And just get above Kronos' passive perception.
There's nothing really stealth. So I just do like dex?
Yeah, it's just Dex.
Oh goodness.
It was
Three
very,
nat ones in a row.
very audible and loud.
Can't see it, so I'm not gonna let it re-roll. There's like kind of just squeaking and like scratching at the sarcophagus as it kind of like tiptoes forth, like up on its hind legs, because it's a giant rat. I'm kind of watching.
Kronos pulls his sword. What
I'm
is
watching
going on?
I'm watching. I'm like, don't do it, metal boy! Ah! Are you attacking it?
Kronos didn't attack because he hasn't like appeared hostile or anything, but he still has his sword out.
It is alright. This is just a harmless little creature. I believe.
It
Bite
runs
him.
up your robe.
Bite him.
No, I want
Oh,
it to
no.
run up your robe and just kind of like freak you out and like get in your jammies.
All right. This is mildly uncomfortable.
And I call him off. I say, he's got enough wormtail. Good boy. And I don't pet him because I don't know how long it's been since that old man's had a bath. What's that? So, I thought you only wanted to loot the one sarcophagus. Now you're looting all of them, you greedy buggers.
I mean, we didn't know what was in each one.
Yeah, that's what they say. And I just go over here and I look away. My rat. Continue.
Doggo's kind of like tracing the rat.
I kind of like get in front of him. Like, no, down, doggo.
Doggo
My
sits
rat.
in front of you.
Good doggo. He's another thing I can't feed, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So I just kind of pet him.
But he like nuzzles your hand. He still likes the affection.
Doggo.
All right, me and the old man are gonna try to open this sarcophagus now.
The
Strength.
old man.
Ba-da-da-dum.
Yeah, you open the top of it, and you see a dwarf corpse.
Does he have anything cool?
No.
All right, we open the elven one.
Strength.
Close it.
You try to pull off the top of this, and it appears there is no bottom part to this one.
What?
Okay. So apparently we got lucky and just chose the right one the first time. Unless your back can handle checking all of these.
How many are there? Jesus.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12,
I'm not
14,
the-
16,
old to the
18,
point.
20, 22, 23-ish. I
I'm
might have
not
missed
old
one.
to the point of joint pain just yet. I still have a kick in me. I'll help you look through the
46
rest.
rolls if you want to do them all.
Oh my god. If you really want to do this, Kronos, I'm not gonna oppose.
I mean, it's up to you.
Why is it up to me? You're the one who wanted to ask. I'm just helping.
I mean, I feel that ancient knowledge is important.
I agree, but so why is this being pinned on me? All right, whatever. Let's just loot the not loot. Let's just lift up and examine the next one.
I tut at the sound of the word loot.
I don't worry. I stopped myself before I said loot. I understand my mistake.
And I want to keep a keen eye on the big spore room if possible. Just
Mm-hmm. Strength.
Yep.
We did.
Yeah, you open the next one. It's empty.
Next one, I guess. Oh fuck.
I don't like all this red we're seeing.
Me either.
Sean, they were out of Frankfurters.
Oh, poor you.
They had one left, and then
Morgan
he just gave me a whole bunch
pulls
of
a muscle in his
tri-tip
shoulder.
instead.
Oh! Oh, my back! Oh!
This is what I was afraid of.
That's not because I'm old. That's just because I hate it at a bad angle. Oh!
That sounds like something an old person would say. All right.
Fair point. I'm just gonna wallow in pain over here.
I guess
Oh.
we can stop here.
Oh.
Where is it then? Are we continuing through the spores?
Here's
Do
one
you
thing.
feel it's wise with just the three of us?
Why don't you examine
mean-
the fucking book and scrolls rather than talk?
I guess I should you know,
Look at that loot.
examine the ancient tomes.
You speak Elvish?
No.
Does he relay that information? Because I, in fact, speak Elvish.
Well, he doesn't know it's Elvish.
So do I open it and I see that I can't read it?
Yes.
I'm gonna turn to the group and say I need 10 minutes.
Oh boy.
God damn it.
Is it a language you don't understand?
Yes, I would
Okay.
assume it is probably Elvish, seeing as how we did take it from an Elvish tomb.
Elvish. That's one of the languages from this place.
Half
I
dwarf.
understand.
Half elvish.
Maybe I
That's
can
true.
try
This
and
could
take
be
a look.
Dwarvish.
Oh, all right. If you want to take 10 minutes, You can take the 10
He just
minutes.
wants to read it, so you can't keep the information from him.
That's all right.
I have a feeling that I am meant to read these.
I'm not.
I heard a
Take his
voice.
book from him. Don't take his shit, Morgan.
No, it's perfectly fine.
Instigating.
I'll just get the secondhand information. It's not like I can read.
No, because he's blind.
I'm just gonna wallow in pain over here because I'm
Not
old.
Braille.
Just take the
True.
10 minutes. Are you looking at the book or the scroll? Which one?
I was starting with the scrolls.
Some of the scrolls are not magic. They're pretty much just like ripped journal pages. But one of them looks to be what appears to be like a summoning scroll from like ancient times. And it has an old, I wouldn't say hero, more like an old being, an ancient being that was not trapped, but essentially created inside this scroll, but never used, and buried along with its creator.
Ah, so just gibberish then.
That's not even close to what I said.
So how many of them was that?
3. All 3. So 2 of them were like torn journal pages,
Okay.
like basically detailed life in the ancient times, and one of them is a summoning thing. It summons an ancient
Okay.
being.
This one appears to be a summoning thing.
Well, I mean, that's always gone well for us in the past.
Yeah. Let's see if the book says anything about it.
This
And-
last one we got, Axe Cop,
Yeah, and he's gone.
he didn't know how to swim.
Sure. You know what? Listening to what, Murphy said, I'm gonna quickly, while the old man's not looking, cast this on the book. And I'm gonna say, okay, since you wanted to be a part of this, you could see if you could read the book.
Oh wow. Okay. Do you have to make a sleight of hand check for that?
No, it's a spell. It's a cantrip.
Can I see that he tried to do some?
Well, you're
magic?
off pouting, so no.
Yeah, you weren't looking. I'll give you a shot. DC 18 perception check.
That's perfectly fair.
Whoa.
It is a verbal component, so you hear him whisper basically, encrypt.
Oh, let me read this. Oh, fine. Since you had such a heartwarming change of heart, it really warms this old man's heart very much to know that you are letting me do this task that I asked to do earlier. You are very kind. I say, grabbing the book very sarcastically.
Oh, it looks like
I'm gonna-
gibberish.
Well, it appears that it's either completely useless or some ancient vile sorcerer cast a spell of encryption upon it. It is completely useless to my perceptive abilities. Here you go.
Luckily for me, I know how to decrypt things. And I decrypt it and I read it.
Yeah, you read it. It details how to basically summon this ancient being to your realm on time. Though it does
So
warn
this,
that the summoning it will summon a being who believes he was in these ancient times that never actually existed because it was all created, but he will vehemently believe that he was part of these ancient times and went through all this stuff, but it's just fabricated memories.
so this is detailing that scroll I talked about. This explains how to summon him, but it also says that he's going to have false memories. that he was created, but he'll believe that he lived through the time of the ancients. I don't know. It kind of sounds like too much trouble.
And who's to say he won't go crazy once he's here?
True.
But then again,
Kronos' shoulders kind of like droop
as you
at the
said,
mention of having trouble, and he immediately thinks of Omega, and now is sad.
but again, as you said, we can't exactly continue on with the numbers we have.
That is very logical. Does this detail how to take care of him if he's like whatever we summon is crazy?
No.
You feed him chicken noodle soup.
Hmm. This one does not have a failsafe like Axe Cop did.
Well, if it's only one of them, what is this? Six of us.
This is an ancient being. I will go with the party on this. It sounds like Murphy's 4. Kronos is currently for whatever the majority is, so that's Murphy. So Morgan, it's up to you. You get to be the tiebreaker.
For the short time Axe Cop was here, he seemed fairly helpful. So I am not one to, disagree with the potential help of a new person summoned from an unspecified area.
Kronos
yeah.
kind of looks through the book.
That's yes.
Axe Cop was clearly against the orcs. That's what he stood for. Does this book give me any kind of insight on what this warrior is built to do or programmed to do? With the false memories? Well, whatever this is, does Kronos have? Does the book outline any kind of thing that would give us an idea of what its objectives or alignment would be?
The book itself has nothing to do with the scroll. It doesn't mention the scroll at all. In fact, the book just seems like a journal with torn pages all through it that looks like essentially a documentation of history about living down these times, and most of it just details failed experiments, the pages that remain at least, or things that they've tried. A lot of the words are like very worn and hard to read, so it's really hard to like make out anything, especially because of the dust and shit and the worn pages. But you can like basically just see it's just about like living down these times, failed experiments. It's a bunch of nonsense, really.
Okay, well then, whatever I have that tells me about the scroll.
The scroll.
What? Okay, what does it give us any kind of idea on what we would be expecting here?
Other than just an ancient being or a creation. No, it's not like it was made for someone else to read it. It was made for that person who was buried.
I guess we must take a chance.
Kronos nods. I guess Kronos is going to cast a scroll.
You must say the words.
Calituda Barada Nikto.
That's terrible, but close enough, I guess.
Klaatu. Barata.
Oh no!
Like
I know
smoke
these words.
rises from like the scroll as the scroll dissipates and like makes a tornado kind of around the ground as an ancient being suddenly arises, or a fabricated ancient being
Kronos has his sword ready to go.
with someone else's with him.
Was that Doggo?
It's not a dog, not even close.
It looks scary. I have
What
my
is it?
hilts
It's an Amu.
under my hood.
Inuit is going to rise to his full stature, looking around at the people who have just released him from his ancient slumber. And not knowing the times, he's going to speak the language he thinks, introduce himself in his ancient language. Looking around. Do you want me to say it?
Calvin, you can understand him as he's speaking Elvish, basically.
I can also understand him.
Can
Because
you?
you have comprehend languages. Has it
Yeah,
been an hour?
comprehend language is on for an hour.
Oh.
So for the duration, I understand the literal meaning of any spoken language.
Hello. You what is he saying in this ancient pseudo-elvish tongue?
Greetings. I am Imiwet, Judge of Souls. Why have you
Oh.
called upon me?
Oh!
Greetings. Oh.
Kronos
you wanna
kinda
take
like-
this one?
Kronos kind of like puts his finger up. We have a box of souls. He says he does things with souls.
Oh yes, that's brilliant. Should we start negotiations with him though? Talk with him, see what he likes, what he doesn't like, etc.
Kronos
I
kind of
understand
like
him
just
completely.
gestures that that's your gig. Go ahead.
Greetings as well. My name is Morgren. This metallic friend behind me is Kronos. Next to him is one of his servants. Not servants. What is he? Just a friend? Is he a servant? I'm sorry, I don't know his
Servant, I
status.
guess, fits.
A hetero life mate.
I mean, I call them
Yes.
minions, but sure.
The robotic bronze robot is Minion. There's his dog behind you.
Wait, did you call him minion?
Yes, that's what.
No,
you
his
said
name
to
is
me.
HK.
No, I didn't call him Minion. I said that's his robotic minion.
Oh, okay.
Behind you, further behind you is our short friend Murphy McFinnigan, and we also have a new rat friend, I suppose. We have summoned you because we found your scroll in an ancient tomb, and we are curious as to what would appear on the other end. And I suppose we found you. And considering you deal with souls, maybe we could come to an agreement about souls and such.
I mean, we need to see if he can even do anything with it first.
Oh yes, but that's how he introduced himself in his title. I'm saying in basic now to communicate with him.
I'm gonna switch over to common, so if this is easier for you to speak in this tongue, then I shall.
Oh yeah, yes, much easier. Now Murphy can actually understand our conversation.
Yes. Well, I am the Judge of Soul. I take the deceased onwards into the next world.
Ooh. Not sure
Is
if
there
we
someone
want
that needs
for-
guidance?
Uh,
Amut here is good at eating them, and she sends them onto the river Styx.
I mean, to be fair, if he just ate all the ones other than the two monkeys, we should be fine. Then we could just dump them out.
Yeah, that does make sense to me, I guess. Would you like to continue the conversation on that part, Kronos, or?
Kronos just kind of shrugs. You're the one that makes pretty words. I just speak logic.
These souls, they're not consumed. They do pass.
No, they are consumed and passed. They are taken to the afterlife.
They're not used for some power or nothing.
No.
Sneaky weaky. Alright then. Show him the
With
chest there, metal man.
I guess we're all going to go back to the chest.
I guess we are.
This is where you get yet a fourth chance to get sucked into the chest.
I don't think I'm
Right
gonna
off the
try.
bat.
I can't do anything with that.
I mean,
Why-
you're the one
why
that
are
decided to
you the
introduce
soul man?
yourself as the soul person.
Because that's the thing. That's what the dude's based off of.
Well, now you get to stick your hand in souls and hopefully you roll
no.
better.
Didn't say that all of his memories were fabricated.
Yep.
I mean,
Take
I don't
this
know that.
rope.
take the rope.
Hand him my rope.
All right, HK is going to go grab the chest and put it back over here.
Jesus Christ, no.
This is such a silly.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
man.
sorry, Tristan.
I'm not. I physically can't.
Remember, it's wisdom saving throws. Just be good at
You know, we're going to give you room.
that. We're watching.
Okay, great soul guide
Can-
Do your
person.
thing.
Do your thing.
Thumbs
Is
up.
this something I could take a ready action on? To
No, I'm not.
not ready action. Not ready action. Like the help, my special help action, or is
There
that
is
not?
no help you can do unless you want to get sucked into the box.
I'm just going to watch from afar.
Remember, if all you can do is very limited so with souls, like eat them, leave the 2 monkeys.
To what? You are not making any sense, any of you. You call
There
me
are
a
2
rage
monkey
over.
people in
No,
there.
I'm not doing this. This is beneath me.
Oh, so you can't do souls.
Is this not your job?
My job is to deem whether they're righteous or not. Whether they
I thought
deserve
you just said that
destruction.
any souls you could make pass on. That
This
chest is full of souls. We
Oh,
just
just
want
have a
2
look.
of them.
Just have a little
You
look.
can't have those 2. They die or they go to the afterlife.
The
or they
thing
get destroyed.
is they have not been separated from their bodies yet. They are
Where
just
are
stuck
their
in that
bodies?
chest. The,
It
in
doesn't
there. The
matter.
problem is, there's a lot of other souls that do not have bodies. Meaning, anytime we try to get them out, they try to possess bodies that can inhabit souls. You are the Soul King, meaning, you know.
I'm not. That's not me.
Tristan,
that's
I
a
really
guy
wish
above.
you'd read your fucking character thing.
Which character?
Because right now, it's completely obvious to me you didn't spend any fucking time reading anything.
Are we talking? Which one are we talking about? Because I spent like 2 or 3 days reading the freaking.
So you read Omelet?
Yeah, I read.
Oh, okay. Then why are you fucking making this a big deal?
Okay, so within. I don't know if it works. Are you talking about Ghost Breath?
Yes.
Tortured spirits of undead.
I trust you.
Can I do that?
Now well, it's
push
closed.
him forward.
Fine.
I give him a good old slap on the ass.
Kronos is starting to doubt that this person is who he says, and remembers that apparently he has false memories, and is wondering if he's going to be any use at all.
All right, me and Amut will approach the chest.
You do that.
And very. How do I word this? 'Cause I don't wanna die
Double
again.
thumbs up.
That's
my
not gonna happen.
rat is also doing a thumbs up.
Kronos is going to stand behind his minions since they don't have souls. They don't have to worry. But Kronos is very wary of this.
I'm going to cautiously open the chest
You do that.
to see what.
You see basically a pool of souls inside.
Kronos
Swarming
notes
everywhere.
that he seems nervous for
He
someone
can't
that
do
just said that he controls souls.
I'm just gonna grunt and I'm gonna point. They're talking about 2 monkeys. Do I identify them?
No.
Can I identify?
There's
No.
so many of them that there's no way for you to basically see it.
I'm going to close the chest again real quick. I can't see your friends in there. There's too many souls. I can get rid of them though.
Kronos kind of just leaves it up to Morgan or Murphy.
So their souls will be gone forever.
I can't find them. Oh, can you
So
see?
you're gonna let them
Can
all
you
pass?
tell? Can you tell the difference between a soul and the ones that are trapped with still bodies attached?
Well, yeah, I guess that wouldn't. It wouldn't. Well, yeah, a moo can do that, can't you, go? Yes, you can. All right, let's try this. We're gonna open the chest again and
Yeah.
activate a moo's ghost breath.
Yeah. Amu inhales all souls that are just souls without a body, leaving a pool of 10 things in there.
And then I'm going to close the chest, pet a moo, and turn to the party. All right, 10 left. They're either your friends or something else.
Huh, 10
I-
is almost manageable.
I don't know your friends, what they look like. I'm not even sure what a monkey is.
Okay, I don't know if you're safe from getting sucked in or not, but HK will look to see if he can identify our monkey people.
Right, have fun.
Because that works so well.
I mean, to be fair, there were a lot of things for him to look at. And you meatbags kind of all look the same. Alright, Kronos, or HK is going to look for the
Super
monkeys.
hairy.
Roll perception.
Oh, yes, I remember why this didn't work before.
Yeah, exactly. His modifier's like negative.
-4.
It's -4.
He sees one of them, and it looks like the other souls are trying to like grab onto one of them and like trying to like forcefully get into one of them.
Statement. I see one of the furry meatbags. It looks like he is being jumped by the other souls.
Is it safe enough to dump now?
Does HK have any kind of idea how strong the others look?
No, they're souls.
Kronos kind of like looks over to Murphy. If they came out as the whites, or whatever that is we faced the other time, do you think we could handle 10 of them?
It
Well,
seemed to be
8.
focused on the one that opened the chest, so would we even be able to?
They don't seem to care about HK since he doesn't have a soul shard. He cannot house a soul.
I mean, we could try. Hey, Em, you hungry?
What?
Have you ever tried a potato?
I
It's real. I'm like speaking in such like downward terms, like he can't understand me because of his elvish. So I'm just talking like I just pull out a potato, I'm like eat, good, tasty.
I have to
I-
ask this.
I can understand you.
Out of character, I have to ask this. Did Tristan like agree to know Elvish, or is that just something that had to go with his character? Because I just found that funny.
Tristan has to speak elvish.
Yeah.
It just had to go with this character.
Tongue of
Okay.
the scum. I give Inuit a skill potato.
Thank you.
HK is kind of like waiting. What should I do, Master? Kronos just looks at Murphy and Morgan. So?
Sitting there with my my cleaver and my lid and my rat. I'm like just tapping it.
Okay, out of character. Is this going to make any sense? Because if they've made new characters, that means these characters aren't
I
going to
don't
be
know.
recovered now, right? So, are we going to screw things up by going down this
Or-
path?
Or are the two hairy ones?
I have a
different?
way for
Do you really think you guys
Shy
can
to-
take on fucking 8 whites?
I don't know.
I highly doubt that. I think I've taken out one white before. Not in character, just in general. So
If we all
Well,
use our potatoes.
Yeah,
Fucking
Yes.
blast the entire area. Well, I
You
feel
might
like,
be speaking of
well,
confusedly.
10 certainly has narrowed it down a lot.
I think he just gave us the answer, which is we should not do this at this time.
Then
Long story short, yeah, we need to narrow it down a lot more. Figure out how to identify our own and get them out quickly. Because who knows what horrors could be in there aside from our monkey friends.
We're
Do
able
you
to
think
identify them. That's not the problem.
Do you think your friends will be able to survive another day?
Kronos kind of like points out that, well, the fact that there's 10 total, souls with bodies in there suggests that it takes a while for the body section to die, because to our best knowledge, no one's been at this chest lately. So we should have a little bit of time, I would think.
Definitely at least more than a day. So we still have more of this cavern to explore.
And if there's only 10, it would still be bad. I would still not recommend taking this into the heart of a town,
at
but
least until we've rested.
it's now at least, manageable enough that, we aren't dooming the continent if we screw up.
Of course.
Okay, HK, I guess, is going to hide the chest again until we go to leave. You know what? Actually, HK is going to put it next to Prince Corum. He could use it as a chair.
Okay.
All right, onward and upward.
Where are we going now?
Doggo's going to look at the new doggo.
It's not a dog.
It looks like a dog.
It
doesn't even
Can you
does
make the
not look
picture
like a dog.
bigger?
It does not look like a dog.
Yeah, it's
I
a weird,
mean,
like,
that looks like a really
It's
ugly
a-
dog.
It's okay.
It's a
So it's a
lion.
crocodile.
That's a
or
custom.
lion?
I'll show like the official picture. That's a custom one.
It looks kind of like a dog.
Here is the official one. Whenever it fucking pops
It's
up.
a gator lion.
It's a gator
Yes.
lionopotamus.
yes, I forgot about the hippopotamus.
Gator lion pup.
Holy God. Yeah, I forgot that it eats hearts.
Each eating a heart.
Yes,
Does
as
that.
a do.
So, does Morgan feel left out yet?
Why would he feel left out?
I have the force. That is all
I mean,
I
I'm
do.
just. I mean, we each have. I have a dog. He has the alligator dog, and now Murphy has a giant rat. We all have pets, and
I
yet
pull-
Morgan stands alone.
I put
My
my
ally
hand
is
in my
the force.
bag.
A
I-
giant
I
rat
need
is still
no pet.
small. It's like Murphy's height, or not height. It's if you stood it up, it's about Murphy's height. But since it's on the ground,
Oh my god.
I mean, so to go with Murphy, it still looks good though.
yeah.
Yeah,
We dance with each other.
yeah. See, I'm just pointing out. Doesn't Morgan feel left out? He doesn't have a companion of his own.
I'll get a C-3PO eventually, probably. I don't know. Who knows?
Right.
I mean,
My only ally is.
not if Kronos sees it first.
Oh,
Right,
fuck, you're right. Never mind.
Are we able to head onward then?
I see no...
Join us, Mr. Immutant, and we shall find out what you are looking for.
So Kronos comes up. I'm sorry for doubting you. It looks like you are proficient in dealing with souls. At least your companion.
Thank you kindly.
Do you have any prowess against the living?
Oh, so much.
I see.
Yes. It's my job to pass them on in one way, you know. Gotta be good at another.
We are currently looking for a dragon kin of some sort that our other companion over here is looking to deal with in an honorable duel. We are also looking for tools or weapons made bearing a mark that I don't carry it, but I'm sure he has one he could show you. Would you like to join us in removing the threats from this these ruins?
I'm gonna look around at the cave and considering I have no idea where I am. My skills are out of practice.
Kronos
think
kind
this
of
will
pulls
be a-
out a map and like points, "We are here."
That yes, but This is most likely the land not the land I remember it to be. But yes, I will travel with you for the time being. It'll be a way to get out of just a warm up, yes? A good warm up.
Sure. If you feel you need to warm up, then I will not assist you if that is what you ask.
What?
If you were that confident.
Okay. I mean, I'd still no. Yeah.
I mean, Kronos already doubted you, and then you kind of proved to know what you're talking about. So at this point, if you decide to be like Sir Macho, like I can take this all on myself, he is going to let you kill yourself, proving that. So just saying that, if you want to go that route, he will stand back. Kronos says, "Okay, let's go warm you up. That makes our job easier."
Yes. Yes, indeed.
So we're going to the fungal pits.
We're going back to the big room.
You're gonna have to get a little wet first.
I'm gonna call it the fungal pits because it sounds cool and grimdark. Not grimdark, just sounds weird.
Doggo's gonna ride the disc again.
Make it back to the Glitterham. A room full of phosphorus fungal growths and yeah.
Kronos kind of points over here for Morgan. So we've seen what these lead to. Or just this.
I see. So I take it that loops around to the other passage from that first chamber we saw.
There was a few more things there. There was a holding cell that had a bear in it. And then there's also like, was it 200 feet? A 200 feet chamber / hole going straight up to the surface.
I think it was, actually.
Oh, 500-foot hole leading to the surface. We believe that is where they launch from to do their attacks.
Quite devious indeed. Well, that's already passed, hasn't it? We need to move on.
Well, there was none there when we were there,
I suppose that
an hour ago. Because we haven't rested yet, so that was only an hour ago, right? With the whole bear and everything. About.
How long does your thing last?
Comprehend languages? An hour.
Nah, the disc.
Disc was an hour?
It's gone now. If it is an hour, I mean, it's gone now.
I'm double checking, but I think it's an hour.
I know. Who wants to check ahead?
That is 1 hour. Disc is gone.
So it goes. I'll just say it goes away like right now. It kind of just like fades away.
And Doggo falls on his ass. Doggo has to walk now. So how many options are there? I don't see the branching paths. I assume one is over here somewhere.
Yeah.
And then one is down here.
Yeah. So I'll show this much. I can't show any more other than the thing right here. Can't show up yet. So I'll
Okay.
this. I'll do that. And I'll just do this. So, from what you guys can see right there, this is not a dead end, I will say. So this is a rocky ledge sits atop of a steep, irregular rockfall about 20 feet high. The mouth of a side cavern leads into the darkness beyond.
Okay, so this is just 20 feet up.
Yeah, so you'd have to climb it.
Yeah, so we can't. We know that it's a path, but we can't see anything because it's dark, and
Right.
we're 20 feet below. Okay. So there's that path. There seems to be a path this way. And do we see anything over here, or does it like the cavern turn, and that's what we can't see?
It turns, but
I require someone to accompany me. I don't trust myself going into the dark alone.
Okay, old man.
All right. I'm just gonna.
Kronos is gonna look for any kind of traps or signs of ambush.
you don't see any. Like, what do you mean? In what direction?
Probably a close proximity to me, so anything within probably like 30 feet of me. So like right
So
here.
in the fungal room, like in the ground.
It's still in the fungal room, yeah.
All right. Yeah. Perception.
Yeah, we're not to any door or anything yet, so.
Yeah, you ain't seen shit.
All right.
I am going to move further ahead.
Now that Kronos is kind of closer, he's going to look to see what this is. And he's checking to see if there's any traps before leading up to it.
Keep going, Morgan, if you wanted to look at that.
I'm gonna peer around the dark corner. With
no traps?
Blind sight.
Roll perception again.
I'm looking for in front of the door, between me and the door.
Okay. No, you don't see shit.
Okay. I see everyone else is moving down low, so I guess we're going to continue with them.
This area forks off into a smaller area.
Is there anything down there?
I don't know. Is there anything down there? Mysterious voice from the heavens, aka GM.
Roll perception.
Actually, no. I need to be down here to see shit, cause blind sight. Oh wait, no. Even then, I have to be here. So now I'm rolling perception. If my sheet would not BS. There we go.
Nice.
You see a stone like statue or like yeah, I wouldn't call it a figurine, like a stone statue, kind of like standing tall, but like without like a frame, I guess you would call it, like without the bottom part of it.
Okay, so it doesn't have
without the pedestal or
yes,
the base.
Pedestal. There you go. Thank you.
It appears to be a figure of stone, like a statue, but there's no pedestal upon it. I'm gonna approach it gently.
Oh yeah, approaching it gently. As you get closer, you notice like there's a marking on it. It looks like one of the smith marks, which you know is usually only on the weapons. So to see it on the statue is a bit odd, especially since it doesn't have a pedestal.
The statue has the marking on it.
What if the statue's a weapon?
That's what I'd like to figure out. Someone help me. I am only blind after all. I can't see everything. But
I like that we have the blind person leading us.
The blind leading the blind.
How did you know what I was going to say?
you're following a literal lemming off a cliff. Not literal, semi-literal.
I mean,
Is
Kronos
everyone
is
help
following
me?
the blind. Kronos is following the blind man because he figures the blind man will set everything off.
Wow.
Distance.
Glad to know we're good friends.
I mean, no one's befriended Kronos. He's not a very friendly guy.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm joking.
Looking as you get even closer, you notice like something sticking out from behind of it. The statue isn't like nailed isn't the right word, but it isn't nailed to the wall. It's not, it's not stuck to the wall. It seems like
It's not secured.
right. It seems like you can see behind it though, like just barely as it's pushed up against the wall and everything. But you do see something like sticking out from behind of it, kind of a little bit in the back.
Now, how big are we talking here? Like, how big is the statue?
Morgan, how tall are you?
Oh, 5'10".
It's it's like 6 foot, so a little bit taller than Morgan.
I'm just gonna.
That's a big ass statue.
First, I'm just gonna like see if this thing has any magical properties. Considering it has the statue has any magical properties. Considering it has the runes mark on it.
It has a smith
Nope.
mark, not any runes, but okay.
Not Smith mark.
Uh,
You know what I meant. The mark of that thing. I just had
can't tell
because
shit.
I cannot tell shit. I'm just gonna gently like lean it out of the way, not to like knock it over.
You're gonna
Just
See if I can see
roll
behind it.
strength.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Oh wait,
You-
hold on. Shut the fuck up. Okay. This is a statue. I ain't breaking no statue. It belongs in a museum.
All right, roll
I
it.
can't see that. There it is.
It's gonna be another
You
net one.
can't
Oh.
move it at all.
Keep in mind, if you're gonna roll that one, do it within view of our leprechaun.
There's something behind it, but I can't seem to move it out of the way. Do you think you could either get behind it, Kronos, or just help me move it out of the way?
Kronos is this chassis is not made for manual labor. Kronos looks at the newcomer behind us. You look like you're made for manual labor. Why don't you give it a try?
Get wrecked.
Are you? I'm insulted.
Are you suggesting that you are not made for combat? Are you not strong? That wasn't an insult.
The way you ordered it. Nuances in speaking, I suppose. It's different getting used to this tongue. I shall assist you, blind man.
Don't
Thank
let
you.
anyone ever tell you that manual labor is below intellect. Together, we could do great things.
Remember, the
And,
pyramids only exist because the slaves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you know,
Slaves.
as I just proved or just showed, I may be able to analyze things, but if I were alone, I
Yes,
would not be
ma'am.
able to open any of this.
Now
I
you're
am in bed.
on a slave level. Alright, come on.
all right. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a help action with
Both of
one.
you
Hell
roll
yeah.
strength.
Please, God.
Haul time.
And you got a
Those that
20.
hide behind slaves are
Yeah,
weak.
you guys push it just barely, like a little bit out of the way. Like you kind of just move it to the side. It's very difficult, but you do move it to the side a little bit, and you notice there what seems to be like a hilt of a sword with like a smith with the same smith mark on it, but on the hilt. So not on the hilt. The pommel. Yeah, the pommel. That's what it's called. On the pommel of it, but it's like stabbed into like the wall stone behind where the statue was. So
I'm
like,
gonna investigate if this thing
Sword
is
in the
trapped.
stone.
essentially,
this
but
thing-
it's more like a wall.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna investigate if it's what like
I'm just gonna see if this thing is like trapped or like if I pull it, it'll set off an alarm or something.
how are you going to do that?
Oh wait, not investigate. Shit. Good question. I wish I thought better.
I would just like how you're going to see if it's trapped, because staring at it is one thing, but if you're gonna like do something else, I'd like to hear what you're planning or thinking of trying to do.
I really wish I could think of something in this moment because I am not thinky hard. No. Yeah, never mind that. I don't know how I'd go about that because I'm a brain fart. But whatever.
With your 21 investigation, just looking at it, it appears not to be trapped. There's no like trap on it, I guess I could say.
I guess I'm just gonna like kind of knock at the stone around it and like just feel around it to see if there's anything hollow or
It's
anything
super
indicating a
subtle.
trap. Well, it seems good to me.
Can I look around the walls and make sure there's no slits for that any arrows or darts may come out of when we remove the sword?
Roll perception.
Oh
You do
God.
not see any slits or holes for any darts or things that could come out of it.
Well, I trust that he would warn me if there was something. So
Used to
I'm
put
going
traps.
to. I I put my foot against the stone wall and kind of like. No, I don't do that. Yeah, I start pulling at the sword, both hands.
Roll strength. You do not. The sword doesn't budge even the slightest bit.
All right, now I'm gonna push my leg against
Move
the
back.
wall to
Give
like
him some space.
give me some more leverage.
The sword still doesn't budge.
Ugh.
AFK 1 second. I have to call Sean.
What?
Why?
I need to test if my phone's working.
Someone help me yank this thing out. This is a
It's
very,
working.
very tight
Okay.
sword.
For whatever reason, like 2 minutes ago, my
Right.
phone just said that I no longer have a SIM card, and it wouldn't let me call anyone.
Weird.
Do you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
What model?
RXR or something?
I cannot help you. I am sorry.
Anyways, resetting it seems to have worked, but it's not great.
It's gonna keep doing that. Trust me.
All right. Is anyone gonna help me pull this blade out of its sheath?
It'd be a shame if we moved that big statue and got nothing. So I'll help you one last time, and I'm gonna stand behind Morgan and try to give him another help action. Like,
Both you roll strength.
come on.
27. The sword budges slightly, but you don't even manage to pull it out an inch.
Oh, come on, we're close. Come on, just give me some more
we're
leverage.
not. We're not gonna make headway like this.
If someone really,
Prince Gorham, he seems strong, man.
I could make one of you stronger if we needed to.
Well, I hear two very good ideas. Perhaps Prince Gorham would like the honor of pulling the sword out of the stone wall, per se.
I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna keep looking around the chamber to see if there's any mechanisms on the statue or along the walls that, like a button, a lever, or some sort of push stone that'll release the sword.
Roll perception. Nope.
Oh, this is why just jam a sword in the stone? That doesn't make any sense.
I feel like that soul I absorbed knows something about swords in the stone. And some lady in a lake?
God damn you, Mariner.
Why would there be a lady in the lake?
I don't know. She had something to do with the sword that later became in the stone.
Fascinating. I'd like to read about that one day. It sounds lovely. Make a good story. Pretty sure it is a story.
I hate you.
Look
all.
up names Merlin, King Arthur, and the Lady of the Lake. And, of course, the sword in the stone.
Out of character, I have a shirt that says Lady in the Lake 2020, and I love it.
Now,
Oh,
would one
no.
of you like to be strong? Strong like machine.
I was the one who did the pulling initially, so might as well.
You want to be strong?
Morgan's also pulling with just one hand, so.
I said I was pulling with two hands.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
but
know.
you're not attuned to the other one, so it's not doing anything.
He's just rubbing the prosthetic up on it.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't
Yeah.
have one hand. Shit.
can't
Thank
really
you.
So, I can touch 3 of you.
I want you to rephrase that right now.
I will touch 3 of you.
That is not what I meant.
Murphy, come over here.
I've never been very strong.
I will make you strong.
You
I've
sound
been
like
stronger
You
than
sound
I
like
am.
a snake oil salesman.
I touch all 3 of them and apply Machine's Load. Since it's a Warlock spell, that means I have to cast it at my highest level, which is 3. So that allows me to touch 3 of them.
Okay.
Concentration up to 1 minute. Let's do it, boys.
All right. I guess I am going to use the machine's load to drag weight as if it was one size category larger.
That actually doesn't do shit, but we'll say it does, I guess, even though it doesn't.
Heave ho, motherfucker.
Strength, all of you.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I would think it would give advantage. Not that it needs it, since these guys are rolling. Oh,
Yeah, you don't manage to pull it out.
And then mom also texted me and said, "Did you do your schoolwork?"
Oh god, god dear.
We come back
What?
to this.
Because you don't talk to her. You didn't ask her.
No.
Didn't see that she asked me.
for some reason I thought it said advantage. Oh well, that was a waste of a slot.
It was just reading, and I had to work. I let her out already.
It's
Yes. I fed her at 8,
well,
which was honestly a bit
let's
late.
try again with our new powers. And I heave ho.
I'm gonna leave him be.
We can.
If you want to leave him be,
I don't know your name yet, but I'm sure this isn't the way to go.
does he smell like Willie?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like this is gonna work.
All right.
Not Winston though.
I'm still heaving myself.
His pet.
I would recommend looking around or leaving. This is taking too much time, and I don't know why we need these swords yet. I suppose you're being paid for them.
What do you mean it's taking too much time? You have somewhere to fucking be?
Nah. But, you know. If you want to keep pulling, I'm right beside you, I guess. Come on.
I already rolled my strength.
Okay.
No.
Nope.
Come on.
Oh!
It's just brute
They
force.
say that the party is still pulling on the sword to this day.
Right?
No.
None of us are King Arthur.
You know, I have
You
a
know-
feeling that this is kind of a
Kronos is
not our
going to come try to
situation.
help, even though he's a machine, is not very strong. You know what?
Alright.
Oh
That
my
seems
fucking
really
God.
bad. I am going to use my lucky die because I don't want to be 0.
No, both of you didn't have 0.
I cannot roll.
I'm actually using my lucky die on that. I do not want bad things to happen. So I am re-rolling my strength.
We mortals don't have that power.
I mean, there is a leprechaun that
There's a leprechaun.
decided to wander off, so he can't see us anymore.
Yep.
You winch it slightly out, and by doing so, you get a glimpse of its power. And you can tell this is super fucking ancient.
Ooh. Kronos likes ancient.
So
Well, I tried.
guys
How
gonna
about our second
that?
option in getting Prince Gorham? Or we can come back here later.
let's not bother Prince Gorham at the moment. I think I could use my rope on this cliff if we wanted to see what's down there.
You mean
There's
up?
also a door.
Up there.
Kronos, can you roll Arcana? And then History.
I can.
Kronos, this is an ancient blade dating back to even ancient times. Just like the, what did I call them before? I'll just say orbs. This is actually what looks to be the lost sword of an angel.
So would this feel very similar to my clockwork sword before it was stabbed in me?
Stronger.
Oh shit.
It basically houses the soul of an angel, like straight up. It's not like a weapon from the god times. This is straight up an angel and a sword, basically, like an angel's
Kronos
soul.
calls back out to Murphy and Morgan.
You can tell this is like the most powerful item you've ever encountered in your entire life. Though, uh, you're unsure of what would happen were you to actually pull the sword out.
I feel that I should at least tell you all that I know, and I pull out my clockwork sword. You all feel the power radiating off this sword, correct?
Indeed. I think so.
This sword from the ancient times is strong, unbelievably so. However, the sword in the statue, I can tell, is just blows this sword out of the water in power level. I have not seen a single item stronger than this sword.
Lady in the lake's out of the water now.
Would you like to see what the sword looks like?
Sure.
All right.
I get a feeling that it has something to do with something angelic. It is almost as if an angel is housed inside of it. Now, that sounds great. It sounds like a reason to continue to pull. That totally looks like some depictions of Excalibur that I've seen.
It's stronger than Excalibur, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
No, I guess I'm back to pulling.
That being said,
Oh,
I have no idea what would happen if we succeeded in pulling the sword out. This sword is just unfathomably strong.
mm.
Do I have? So you said I don't know what would happen. Do I have like any kind of premonition? Do I have any kind of gut feeling whether it would be bad and I should be talking them out of it, or is this just a warning that a professor would give before you go and blow the science lab up?
I don't know whether you'd consider it bad or good.
Well, bad outcome, we take damage. Good outcome, someone becomes OP.
Ah, sure, good then.
I mean, I already have a sword, so I know I'm not the one worried about the sword. All right, it is up to you guys. I don't know if this is something worth walking away from. I have my perfect sword. Not that I ever wanted a sword, so I have no desire to go after this. But I will help you get it if one of you feel like a sword of the strength would benefit you.
I'm gonna look at the
Perhaps,
blood
as I've said before, maybe this is something for Prince Gorham to pull. After all, he does have 4 arms. Maybe
No,
it would be good for him to lead his peoples wielding such a powerful weapon, or something along those lines.
no
I
offense
don't know.
to Prince Gorham, but I mean, he hasn't really done a lot to instill
Fair enough.
good tidings or feelings between us. I'm literally telling you guys, if we pull this sword, this is the strongest thing I've ever felt.
How long are you willing to dedicate to this sword?
Kronos will dedicate however long one of you want. But again, I'm not replacing my sword, so if no one wants this sword, then so be it. I just don't know if I'd agree if telling Prince Gorham about it.
That's a fair point.
Does it not have the mark?
It does, on the pommel.
It does have the mark.
But it also has something else on it that no one's seen yet.
Well, so his question, since I haven't seen the mark, his question makes me look at the sword.
Roll
Because I actually haven't.
perception.
Here's a.
And I don't see shit.
You see the mark on it, on the pommel, but you can tell on the other side there's a different mark on it.
I try to investigate that mark.
Roll history. You were unsure of what the mark is, but you do know that, like, it reminds you of a story that you heard when you were very, very young. That, like, when you were just working
In my past life?
Yeah, when you were, like, working on ships, you just heard occasional sailors would give, like, it's like an old legend. Like, nobody, it was just passed around as if, like, oh, you know, kind of like the boogeyman, but not an evil one. It's just like, oh, this is like a legendary battle happened a long time ago where angels had a falling out and had a huge battle, and their weapons were scattered amongst the world, and no one knew where they went or where they are, and that symbol reminds you of that old story that you heard.
Kronos turns to Morgan. Do you recognize this symbol? I feel it's tied to a legend, but my recollection of that legend dates back to my time in humanity. So unfortunately, it's a little jumbled. I don't know exactly, but this mark definitely sparks, you know, that memory that this is part of a legend that used to be talked about in Port Town.
I mean, I'm not sure how I would be able to interpret a story from this land, but I
mean, Kronos points to the thing he said because he started with, "Do you recognize this mark?"
Do I recognize the mark?
History. It is the mark of the gods.
It's a mark associated with gods. I believe it's a mark specifically for gods of this world. For some reason that I know this.
Well, I guess it's up to you. Murphy does not seem interested. Do you wish to go after the sword?
I mean, its power must be tremendous, but for now I feel I've been pulling at it for a while. I'm unsure I'd make much progress here, and if we were to...
Kronos kind of gives you a look. You're supposed to be smart, right?
Yes. I guess.
Kronos kind of like points at the blade. You do realize that it is budging, right? We couldn't have seen that glimpse of power if it wasn't.
Out of character, I'm just being a fucking dumbass, so I hope you realize that, but
why are you being a dumbass?
I don't know.
Is your character a dumbass? That's what I mean.
I'm not.
Are you being a dumbass because you're messing up, or
I feel like, yeah, it's me
interested?
messing up and like forgetting little bits. Like my character isn't actually into it. I'm just like actually like.
Okay, all we need to know is your character interested? If he is, then we continue. If he isn't, then he says that, you know, a god sword apparently is not something he sees as valuable.
I guess, yeah, I'm interested in it. Let's keep pulling at it, I guess.
Well, seeing as how I am not strong, I will send HK to help.
Am I crazy, or am I hearing like a YouTuber voice cut in and out every couple seconds?
I hear it too.
I think it's coming from like Max or someone.
If you want to say it's coming from me, my mic is muted. Dingus.
Strength, Morgan.
I muted my headset too, so.
Inuit, are you gonna help?
Sure.
Strength.
+2s.
Ah, so close.
You budget out a little more, and as you do, you hear like a rumbling sound behind you as like something is moving. Kronos, you can see it because you're looking in that direction. You're not there. The statue basically fucking awakens and spins around.
Oh shit!
So they're surprised.
Kronos gonna yell out.
So initiative rolls, guys.
Wow.
Oh, that solves that.
So it'll be Kronos first, then the statue, and then real turn order.
It's 100% coming from Max somehow.
What?
I think it's coming from
The-
God
the-
tier.
The YouTuber voice.
No, I don't have any sound coming through at all.
All right, Kronos, you see the statue come to life, or basically coming. Not. I don't want to say coming to life. Basically activating.
I mean, it's directly behind Tristan.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna flank it. I'm gonna attack it with my sword.
You miss.
28 misses? Oh shit, we're screwed.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't count as flanking right now because he's not aware of it.
Oh, so it's not even looking at him?
No, it's looking at him, but Tristan's not, because Tristan's not aware of it, so it's not counting as flanking.
Ah. Alright. In that case... Yeah, Doggo can get there. I'm gonna have a Doggo attack.
Miss.
Nope.
All right. An HK is not looking this turn. Statue spins around on all of you. Dex save, all of you.
Oh,
Um,
plus
currently lagging the fuck out on Firefox, so give me a second.
See, that's the button.
Give me what? You take 6. Doggo takes 6. Morgren takes 13. Kronos takes 13. And HK?
All right.
HK takes 26. Is that his remaining HP? 26 exactly?
Yep.
He powers off and goes into a powered down state. All right, Kronos, now it's your turn.
All right. Since it's no longer a surprise, now I have advantage, right?
Yes.
Sword.
Hit. Getting 18 damage.
Let's see. Do I want to do anything cool? I have a question. So fast forward. Forward's time only for the attack target, sending them to the bottom of the turn order unless they succeed on a DC check. If they're already at the bottom of the turn, does that do nothing? Okay. All right. Then in that case,
I mean, it would if you were like, let's say, not where you are because you're first. Let's say if you were where Morgan was, then he'd go after you. You could send him to the bottom where everybody else was already. So like if you were like second to last. And he was next.
Okay, I got it.
But right
All
now,
that makes
since
sense.
he's last, you're first. It does nothing.
All right, sounds good. In that case, I really wish it would show how many charges it takes.
Does it not?
It just doesn't fit. Okay, 3. Nah. Okay. That so that ends. That's all for Kronos. I'm gonna have.
If you put it in, you can put it in the innate. How many charges it takes?
I did. The thing is, it doesn't show that when you open up the description in the spell list.
Ah.
But if I open up the cog, I can. So it was fine. All right, Doggo's gonna try to attack.
Miss.
All right, and then
Death save on HK.
HK. Oh shit! I did it wrong. Crap.
How so?
I wasn't going to have my Doggo attack.
Oh.
So I screwed up. That sucks. How do I do a day? Just a raw 20?
Yeah, just D20. One pass. Is that your turn?
That ends my turn.
Murphy, you pretty much notice this commotion going on.
I did yell.
Oh no! I'm gonna use my bonus action first to tell Wormtail, go take care of what's happening, and then I run over here. My movement 25, and then I guess Wormtail moves on my same turn, but because it didn't have a command, it wouldn't move until the next round. I don't know.
I mean, you commanded it. It has movement. You use your bonus action to make it move.
Then it will move.
Dash as your bonus action.
Its movement speed, not and we'll dash up to say here.
All right. Is that it?
That'll do. Yes.
All right. Inuit.
Okay. So I just wanted to ask this before I did something. When you hit level 5, do you have 2 actions or still just the one? Like, can you attack with the bonus action?
What?
I didn't know.
He's talking about extra attack.
Extra attack counts as 2 attacks as an action.
Yeah, so it says if you attack, you get 2 attacks.
And you can do that at level 5? I don't know.
Not every class.
Not class. Warlock does not get that.
Oh, okay. So seeing this thing attack us and my, I guess, new people I met, I don't know about companions. I'm going to reach out and I'm going to try to attack it with Claws of Darkness.
How much damage did Doggo take again? I'm sorry. I forgot that.
6.
Alright, thank you.
You miss.
Erg. And
he would have advantage flanking.
He would.
Oh shit, we're
screwed.
Yeah.
And a +2. He ate his potato.
I did eat my potato.
I thought the dog ate the potato.
So no, he was giving it to me. He was just struggling to pronounce my name.
Oh, 21 does hit.
Oh, sweet.
For 5 cold.
And then that'll end my turn. I don't have anything else.
You're not gonna have a moot come up and attack?
Oh, a moot? Yeah, I can.
You command him as your bonus action.
I do, so I will come up here. A moot sensing immediate danger. Doesn't like danger. So she's gonna try and bite him.
Miss.
That's going to end the turn.
Morgren.
I'm seeing that this is a very, very dangerous construct, man. So, actually, no, I need to double check if this ability actually does the things I want it to. Yeah, no, it doesn't say it doesn't affect constructs. I extend my palm and I'm gonna hit the construct, attacking it with a sap vitality.
You hit.
Boom.
Dealing 25 necrotic.
There we go.
Is that it?
Yes, that would be it.
It, well, right, I have to roll a d6. Does not get it. It's going to attack Morgan, then Inuit. Morgan. Inuit. The blade misses Morgan, but Inuit, I'm pretty sure 19 hits you.
It does indeed.
You take 5 bludgeoning and are knocked prone. Kronos.
Doggo. Can Doggo get past?
Not with 2 people there.
Shit. Just to make sure, I can only use my wizard slots to cast the spells that I took from the wizard list, correct?
Correct.
Well, alright. Kronos is going to attack with his sword. Miss it.
19 misses, yep.
Oh. Doggo is going to disengage.
Okay.
And step here. And Kronos is going to relay that Doggo would like to get to HK if possible.
Alright.
And that is going to end my turn.
Death save, HK.
Oh, just...
1 fail. 1 pass, 1 fail. Murphy.
Would I be able to send my worm straight onto the statue, like on top of it?
No.
Then there isn't too much I could do. It's a little congested in there, I say.
I mean, you
And
can
my
move it
turn.
right there. What do you mean?
Yeah, and then that would fuck Doggo over from moving in. So I won't do that. Ending turn.
You're not going to do anything?
And there's nothing I can do. It's a little congested in there.
Alright, Imulet.
I am going to stand up.
Okay.
And I am going to make another attack, this time with the Dark Maul.
Crit.
Yee.
Is that magic? Yeah,
It is magic.
Uh,
The healing, I don't think it's not. It's a construct on a humanoid, so ignore that. Yeah.
what?
The healing doesn't count since this is a construct,
The
not
damage
humanoid.
doesn't count right now anyway. Maximum damage, and if the target is resistant to this damage type, it loses that resistance for 1 minute. It is not resistant. If the target isn't resistant, it becomes vulnerable for this type of damage for 1 minute. You deal 16 damage, and it becomes
And
vulnerable to necrotic.
And then a moot, not hopefully not wanting me to die because we're friends, is going to take a bite action.
Miss.
It's okay, girl. I still love you. And that'll end my turn.
Morgren.
Thanks for that.
I am going to.
I don't know who you're talking to.
I'm going to hit him with the.
I mean,
with a
Kronos did
flash-
say, clear away.
with the saber.
Miss.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shit. And now I'm going to just I'll take the L, take the attack, and I'm gonna move back towards the hilt.
Hit. You were knocked prone instead of moving. Taking 11 bludgeoning.
Oh wait, I waited too long to say force shield, so I'm just gonna take the 11.
Yeah. Next time, I wasn't telling people to disengage or walk away. I was just suggesting if you guys walked enough that he could get around, that's all that needed to happen.
That's what I tried doing. Sorry.
Alright, it's going to attack Morgren on the ground and then spin around and hit Kronos with its body that spins and shit. Blade. Hammer. Alright, that hits Morgren. Morgren, 10 slashing. Kronos. 10
There's
bludgeoning and are knocked prone. And it doesn't have that back yet. Now it's Kronos' turn.
Kronos is going to stand up.
You do that.
And he's going to slash.
You hit. Dealing 19 damage.
How's he looking?
Roll perception. Pretty crumbly.
Kronos is going to use 3 charges from his sword. Oh, wait. Maybe this is better. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use Rewind to give myself another action.
All right.
It's rewind time.
So I'm subtracting 3, giving me 7. And then I'm going to swing my sword again.
Hit.
Luckily, I have advantage.
Dealing 18 damage.
And that you know what? And you know, I'm going to use some more charges. Seeing as I was looking crumbly, just in case, I'm going to use 2 more charges, and I'm going to teleport 15 feet away.
Okay.
And then I will roll the death save for HK.
2 fails.
2 fails. Ugh. And reiterate, Doggo would like to get to HK.
All right, Murphy.
Hey, like an opening is made, Wormy. Go get him. And Wormtail's gonna bite the statue.
Oh shit! Oh my God! Please let
And
that kill it.
Wormtail
That'd be
bites the last
hilarious.
remaining piece off, crumbling the
Oh my
entire
God.
statue. As Morona left it with 1 HP.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Wormtail destroys the statue.
I'm
That's
gonna
great.
use second wind to heal myself now that combat's over.
Sure.
Doggo is rushing over to HK and is going to cast mending
All right.
or repair for
Yeah,
9 on HK.
I pick up Wormtail like a baby and like do the spin around. I'm like, you did it! You did it!
Now you said I can use mending on Doggo. Can I use mending on HK?
Yeah.
Do you guys mind if I take some time to repair my bots? We're not looking great.
By all means.
Take.
Actually, could we find a place to do a short rest? That would make the most sense.
A short rest sounds amazing, but we would have to go all the way back up. Or perhaps we could check just inside that door. I don't know.
Well, in that case, give me a couple minutes on these guys.
Well, if anyone else wants to help, I need to keep pulling this. We went through all that. I'm not stopping now.
What did I say fucking mending would heal him for?
I forget.
If you'd like to continue, I don't mind.
Uh,
All right.
But I'm tired. So tired. But
It is okay. Do not stress
I'll
yourself
let you
too much.
expend a hit die. To heal them.
One of my hit dice?
Yeah.
So I'll just roll the hit. Okay, I'll roll 2 hit dice to heal.
I don't want to pull myself, but I'll be the cheerleader.
All right.
make sure you're
8
within
on
sight of
Doggo,
what-
11
there you go.
on HK.
All right. Yeah. Got it.
Did the
And
statue leave anything behind?
Statue parts, stones.
I guess it's pull time.
Alright. Let's get this
Yank it.
yanking.
Oh shit! I was gonna help, but
Oh.
I'm mending, so I can't help.
38 does not pull it out.
One more time, old man.
Now that HK is fixed, he's gonna go help him.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Grunt noises.
You do it.
31 does not pull it out.
Same.
Keep rolling.
Close.
Fuck.
You can do it.
Fuck.
HK pulls so hard that his hand backs up and accidentally smacks Inuit in the nose.
Oh.
Is it like... I'm just gonna rub my nose and look back at Kronos. I think one of your machines is still defective.
I mean, he did just get like
Hey.
brutalized.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want the help, I can pull him back. What do you say?
I would appreciate the help. Keep rolling.
Didn't you mention some sort of spell that would take care of stuck things?
I don't know if that would work
Metal
on that.
Man. I'm just saying, read it maybe.
I
don't
mean,
know.
it mainly talks
What
about
more?
if.
It's
I'm
probably
pretty sure
not,
it doesn't, but
because we're having such
Kronos, this
problems
doesn't
with
work,
this.
right?
If you cast it, it'd give him advantage. I'll say that.
The Lord pulleth and the Lord taketh.
Okay. In that case, I guess I will. I have something. It's really not meant for this, but it might loosen it a little bit. And I'm gonna.
Appreciate it.
I'm within 60, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm within 60. I cast knock, and it makes a loud knocking noise that can be heard for 300 feet.
You feel that it unstucks a bit. 9. 15.
I let it no.
HK still helping.
Baby.
Ooh!
21. 21,
Not
15,
horrible.
9. 45 does not open it.
Come on!
8.
Oh my god.
9.
The more we roll, the worse it gets.
Yeah.
17
I don't
does
think
not
this
open it.
is meant for us.
Burn, boy.
Crit. 13.
Oh!
20. Plus 13 plus 20. That's 53 plus a crit. You pull it out halfway and you feel the power radiating immediately, immensely, shining you all in light, and you all get the feeling that like angelic power is filling you up, and that you may change forever if you continue down this path. For the better, for the worse, that's all up to you.
Backing up.
What's your name? Before we pull this up, this feels like a monumentous occasion.
Morgan.
I believe you introduced yourself. I'm just bad at names. So let's get this. Morgan. One more.
I nod at him and
24.
tug it.
8.
HK.
18. 50. You pull it out slightly more. 14.
I guess we're going
21.
all in.
18. You pull it out slightly more. One more pull you feel could probably pull it out. Though continuing on this
And
path may change you forever.
Wait,
It
shit,
is
shit, shit.
irreversible.
Don't say you're not gonna go for it now.
Too late, son. You done rolled.
I rolled.
Gotta do it.
I rolled. I took my hand off the piece.
16, 18, 16. You pull the sword out, Morgan.
Dun dun dun.
I guess I
You feel like you
do
can
the He-Man thing and raise it to the sky.
You feel like you can attune to it immediately.
I attune to it immediately.
You immediately lose all semblance of force power.
Oh fuck. Well,
Warned you.
Just
But
did a class change, son.
your eyes flash, or where your eyes would be, flash as you now see wings sprout from your back. You start to glow as like angelic armor forms around you. Can you roll me 1d8 and then a 3d6?
okay.
Sorry, 2d8, 3d6. 3 and 1. your personality traits, ideals, bond, and flaws all change as you literally start to become an angel.
There you go.
Believe in angels.
Well, guess I'm playing a new character now, pretty much.
What? No.
I mean, it's kind of like ascending. I mean,
New personality trait?
You just found
I
a
mean,
faith.
to be
Yes.
fair, you were having a hard time with Morgan. Like, he was losing himself, and, you know, this seems like a good thing.
All right.
it seems like something a Jedi would go for.
Yeah.
A new lightsaber.
Yeah, a new lightsaber.
And a new
Tell me
hand.
how I'd play mechanic.
Wait, did he get a new hand?
Nope.
Well, it's not working
Wait, yeah,
yet,
didn't he?
but he got it.
Yeah, but that's not angelic.
3
Turns to an angelic
and
hand.
1. This is the personality traits that you get.
Ooh.
We'll never know.
Oh,
And next time.
I enjoy sharing my philosophical worldview and experience with others. I treat all beings, even enemies, with respect. I mean, that's not that much of a change if you were a Jedi.
Ideal.
Oh, this is just Morgan with wings.
Yeah, I mean, that really isn't changing you that much.
Bond.
I'm just not a boomer anymore.
And flaw.
He's got really ugly toes.
I mean, to be fair, that's almost like right on for what Morgan was.
So you do get the sword. Your charisma doesn't change because it's already over 20, but it would have became 20. You can speak, read, and write Celestial now. You have resistance to necrotic and radiant.
What would have happened to Kronos if he touched that thing?
You would have became a robotic angel thing.
That would have been weird. I'm glad I didn't touch that thing.
So feathered wings. This is basically what you have. You also now have true sight.
Oh shit! True sight is way better than blind sight.
Epic.
It's pretty badass.
Wow, true sight is like amazingly good.
I mean, yeah.
I have devil sight, and it's not that. I mean, it's good, but it's nothing compared to true sight.
You also gain this stuff from the sword.
Oh shit!
Goddamn sword. Oh, it's cool. Archangel.
Nice.
God damn.
Your alignment changes to lawful good from neutral good.
Good thing we looted that.
Oh, I forgot to put this
that
in.
grave before.
I forgot to put this in. And that's why I told you it's irreversible. Oop, nope, Control Z.
Alright.
Let's roll on the minor beneficial thing now.
That's pretty crazy. What do you think, Calvin? You're an angel now. Spread your wings and fly. I know
Come
who's.
into the ceiling, instantly killing myself.
I know who's gonna be going up that cliff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Think about it. You're not an old man anymore. You're not just gonna fall down whenever you walk.
And you got your sight back. Better.
You're
All
now
He
right.
basically became an ascended Jedi in like the purest form. I mean, you don't have Force anymore, but
the best Jedi.
You're
You
the
don't
best.
need the Force.
you don't need the Force anymore. You have
The
religion.
Force is for cowards. The religions where the men lay. Well, then, but you know, the Force
But
is.
the Force
You
is
know what?
surrounded
Shut
by
Oh
up. You know,
shit!
I know.
You know what I just
know.
realized? Hey Calvin, you got your companion. It's a sentient sword. You could talk to it.
That is true.
It is. It's a sentient sword. It has intelligence of 10 and wisdom of 20, and it has charisma of 18. So it's probably a good sword to talk to.
He's right. He's great. Good job, Calvin.
Calvin, please, when you activate its abilities, say Radiant Dawn.
And it can see and hear things for 30 feet. So like it can tell you if it sees something you don't, even though you have true sight.
Up to 60, yes. This
is the best sword. This is the best timeline, Calvin. Just go roll with it.
I gave you guys plenty of warnings that it would change you completely.
I mean, are you unhappy with this, Calvin? I would be stoked.
Yeah, that sounds pretty badass.
Is there a downside at the moment?
I mean, even as playing
and 58. 39. Well, attuned to the artifact, you can't be charmed or frightened.
Oh, shit.
Fucking great.
Oh, shit. You know what I just realized?
Yeah.
I believe true sight means that my encrypt thing doesn't work on him, right? Because it's an illusion?
Yes.
No! That means I can't trick him again!
While attuned to the artifact, you can use an action to cast a cantrip from it.
Snap.
You can cast
What
Eldritch Blast from it.
Wait, what?
We're no longer needed.
To cast
Alex.
Eldritch Blast. How many blasts do you get at max level?
Max level?
Yeah.
Let me look. Eldritch Blast. I want to say 4, but I'm reading. Eldritch Blast. At 17th level, you get 4 beams.
4 beams.
Holy shit!
From it. All right. And it is a magical sword. So. Longsword.
That's 4d10s of damage.
It is.
I mean, luckily he doesn't have the thing I do, so my Eldritch Blast is still better. But
I mean,
he's still getting 2 more beams than I am. So, you know, until I hit the next level, he's stronger than me.
He is killy. And
so he's a melee fighter that can freaking snipe things at 120 feet.
Way to go, Calvin.
With radiant beams of energy. Force.
I didn't want to cast that, but I guess that'll work too. Okay.
So we haven't heard from Calvin. Is he like not happy with this at all?
No, it's great.
I think he's just being quiet.
What is the? It is.
Was that Calvin that said it's great?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Why did that?
Roll deception.
Oh, right, because it didn't add the +3 magic bonus. There we go. And of course, the evil creature takes radiant must. Are we blinded? I'll just put that in the description. You have advantage on all insight checks.
Oh my.
And I'll add Eldritch Blast. I'll let you keep your force powers. Fuck it.
Calvin, you're God.
You're a Force Angel.
You're an ascended Force Jedi Angel now.
You're literally a Jedi Angel.
You're the scariest being known to mankind.
You're strictly for the light side, though, and I can't fuck with you like that.
Was it
On an
Calvin
out of
who
character
posted
thing.
the meme that he's on a mission from God?
I'm on a mission from God.
What did
We're
this
on a
do
mission
for?
from God.
What did this do for his physical body? Like, did it rejuvenate him all, or is he still like old wrinkly man?
No, he's completely changed.
Look at that! You're no longer the old wrinkly man, Calvin.
He liked his wrinkly body. Anyway, I'm probably gonna have to go soon.
I guess we'll end it here once I finally want to give him his new token.
Okay, a lot of stuff has happened. Are we able to backtrack and take a long rest?
Bye,
I
gentlemen.
can't tell you if it's going to be safe or not.
Does safe even
I
matter?
just
with
feel
the
like the last
Calvinator
4
around?
sessions we've been trying to get a long rest.
Yeah, you guys are currently in a dungeon. It's not always easy to rest.
Only we had someone wearing sentinel armor that he could sleep in.
Or
Yeah,
if we had Helena, who literally got the hut thing.
Oh,
Don't
Max.
like this, Calvin. I am sorry. I don't know how many warnings I can give, though, before it's my fault.
I think Max and Rook are mad. We never got to them.
Or God tier.
I already said I didn't care. I said that from the get-go. I understood that I probably wouldn't get in.
Yeah.
And I don't mind that. I just like listening to y'all. It's just good to hear y'all's voices and just somewhat chat with you a bit.
Yeah.
this has been interesting.
This is the strongest weapon, I'm sure, or strongest magic item maybe any of you've ever encountered before, ever.
Oh, definitely.
Like in character or out of character?
Both.
Yeah.
Whoa, so this is stronger than Zod's sword?
Yes.
Damn.
This just turned him into an angel. It's not overriding him. So it's all on top of it. He's getting a cantrip.
It would have turned his charisma straight to 20 if it wasn't already. It changes his character, his personality traits and stuff. It does massive damage. It has all those extra abilities. He's immune to being charmed and frightened. Advantage on insight. Gains true sight. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys realize how big of a deal True
I
Sight
know how
is.
strong True Sight is.
Destructive. He's a
I didn't hear
guy.
Sean say goodbye. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't
Oh,
either. I feel bad. Probably people didn't like this part, maybe. If true, I'm sorry. I wanted to throw.
No, hey, whoa. Don't feel. It's just a net positive. There's nothing bad about it. I'm fine.
We can throw you into the meat
I meant
grinder.
everybody, not just you, but okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Never mind.
I mean, to be fair, you've kind of been leveling a lot of people up. So, it's only fair that Calvin gets a little bit of treatment.
I mean, it would have been anybody who grabbed the sword. Calvin was just the one there grabbing it first.
He's really the only one that would make sense.
He was the only one who would have had it attuned, because it's a choosing who's an honorable person, and Calvin's shown throughout the campaign he's the honorable one.
I find it interesting that you say that after he was the one that's yes, let's grave rob.
And after I threw a guy off his killed this steed. No, I'm gonna stop talking. Sorry.
I mean, you went down a dark path, but you corrected yourself.
I mean, Kronos is kind of nice sometimes.
But he doesn't
Ooh,
understand
close.
honor. All right.
He doesn't. Helena's teaching him.
All right, Morgan.
Hi.
Are you ready to see your new thing, everyone?
Let's see. Let's see this.
Sure.
Calvin.
Yeah.
Calvin.
Calvin.
Come on, Calvin. I want to see this boy. My throat hurts.
Does it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, that's a shame. You should get yourself some like water or like tea.
I'm about to drink some freaking soda and hurt myself more.
Oh,
I
shit!
dig that.
No, it's cool.
Yo.
Tell
It
me that
reminds me-
doesn't look cool there, Calvin.
It reminds me of
just said it was
Robert.
cool.
Yo, that's true.
All
Is it
right,
really big, or did I just?
after Imulet goes on a hiatus and Argel and the Maxerson come back, new goal for this character: become god of the underworld. Probably not gonna happen. Calvin, what read for level?
Because you became an angel, the beetles inside of you, which I was waiting for you guys to rest to activate, died. They get evaporated by the angel shit.
Nice.
What would they have done?
I can't tell you that because someone is still infected by him.
HK is.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. I thought he was just, a robot.
Nope. He apparently has bugs now.
Yeah, that sucks.
He just needs a good detox, and he'll be Gucci.
Just grab the pressure washer.
Honestly.
Does anyone have poison? Just shower him in poison that kills bugs. Pesticides, preferably.
Not a poor
I
idea.
almost took poison spray, but I did not. Just let a moot eat them. I love her.
Just let the bugs eat them, man. It'll be
What
fine.
was I gonna say?
I
So
just
I
like
think-
that I started this session by saying that Calvin's left out without a companion, and now he has a sword he can talk to.
Let's go, Calvin. You're now God. I am going to quote Ozymandias with this character at least once.
Just want to point out, you're going to have to be careful because now Calvin's an angel.
And I'm lawful good now.
I'm not evil. Wait, what am I gonna have to watch out?
I'm just saying, you almost lost your character at the very beginning because he came off really sure of himself. You're so lucky you didn't get sucked in the chest right away.
Yeah,
You're like, I can control souls. And it's like,
I didn't think freaking ghost breath would work.
you're lucky you did because you pretty much set yourself up to either immediately show weakness to the party and then show that you're a blowhard that can't stand up for anything he says.
So
Or you could have lost your character immediately.
So
Yeah, I
fiends
didn't want-
and your sword's light have disadvantage on the attack rolls. As a bonus action, you can intensify it, causing it to shed bright light up to 15 feet and dim light for an additional 15, or reduce it to glow to normal intensity. The Searing Radiance, obviously, which if it attacks an evil creature, takes extra. It blinds them if they don't pass. The sword communicates by transmitting emotion. You have advantage on all insight. Yeah, you're OP.
Yeah.
And your hand is fixed. Everything of your body is a.
Oh my goodness! Roll the damage, Calvin. Oh my. All right, you get to go into the meat grinder.
All right.
What's your AC?
Well, I got school tomorrow. I'll see you guys Wednesday. Oh my fucking god.
Kronos just wanted to, flex a little bit.
Sorry, it was short, guys. Hope you had fun still.
I enjoyed the comment. What do you mean it's taken a long time? You got somewhere to be? I liked that one.
I mean,
I didn't mean to flex that hard. Just saying.
Okay, Calvin left. I'm not sure if the people who left had a good time. I don't know if Sean got annoyed. I think Sean got annoyed around the end of it. It did seem like that. I did warn everyone, I think like 3 times, that it would have changed their character without them being able to change it back. But they continued on.
But at the same time,
I'll be right back.
Okay. At the same time, you said, like, out of character, it wouldn't be a bad change, so everyone was sort of rooting for,
I
like,
asked
oh,
what
you know,
Moroner meant by that, and he said it would make you OP. So I said yes, it's a good change.
well,
And it
I
did.
guess it's...
I mean, True Sight is OP. The ability to just always see invisible shit or see through shit.
Yeah, Calvin is now god-ish. Godling? Angel.
Automatically detect
Yeah.
illusions. Automatically see saving throws. Always perceive the original form of a shape changer or someone transformed by magic, and can see in the ethereal plane.
Oh, that's so dirty. You know, I can't summon demons anymore. This makes me sad.
I mean, you can.
I don't know how.
It's not like his job is to destroy all evil.
That's fair.
He just
Well,
became an angel.
Let's tiptoe around this, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how he plays this. I can't wait for next session. It's gonna be great. We finally have until we get Yogi Bear, Bubble, or whatever his name is. Max and Roman. This is gonna be great.
Okay, I'm back. Sean was okay with it.
That's good.
I was calling Sean for something work related. I'm like, hey, I hope you're okay. He's like, I was just tired. Because it was fun. He doesn't have any problems with it. He was just tired.
That's good.
You gotta keep in mind, he gets up at 4 freaking a.m. and goes running.
Yeah, absolutely. And we did start later than usual. I was just worried.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I hope Calvin liked it. Not really sure. But it gives him stuff to go off of now that he came to this world to help, and he became a Jedi angel. Like, literally, he could go back. When he goes back, he could fucking try to restore the Order or help the Jedi Order. Like, he's so much he could work off of. He's basically an angel now.
So
it's not like it changed his entire character. Yeah, it changed his personality and stuff, but like he's still Morgren.
I can't stop thinking of Michael from the Reaper of Souls with force powers. And
anyways,
who?
The Reaper of Death. I botched his name, but isn't it Mike?
Yeah,
Michael?
But he's more like Tyrael.
Well, yeah, but like Tyrael, but the aesthetic way, the way he looks with his token makes me think of. Yeah, I just find that really funny.
Hopefully, he's not part of the party when Mikhail gets brought back. that would not go well.
An actual angel versus a fucking someone who takes souls.
I mean, that's gonna be
even worse with Inuit, because Inuit is someone who has to make sure souls are guided to the afterworld, and you're someone who takes them and absorbs them.
I mean, to be fair, we don't know what's going to happen to Mikhail. For all we know, he could become like a literal demon. He could have some of that power by the time he gets out.
Yeah, that's true.
So we could literally have Mikhail the demon with this, whatever Tristan is, and then an angel. That would not go well.
Right now, I'm just a fancy gnoll who thinks he's a god of death, essentially. That's
Kronos,
more or less what him yet is.
You're lucky you were able to do something with that chest, because Kronos was going to like write your character off as a blowhard. But because you were actually able to do something, Kronos now believes you to be a lower tier minion of a god of death.
Good. I didn't want to become senile old man number 2.
I mean, you gotta keep in mind. So one thing I would say is, if you didn't know that was going to be your outcome, you do have to think about that kind of stuff. You can't say things that, even though you wrote it into your flavor text, you have to realize everything has to be backed up. You could say that that's either what you believe and it's not true, or you could say that at one time you were strong enough. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to realize that there are constraints your character lives in. So if you say that I'm the god of the underworld, but you're a level 5 warlock, yeah, that's going to get found out really easy. The power that was radiating in that sword still radiates. If you were as strong as, even a demon, you're going to give that energy off. So Kronos hasn't sensed that.
I'll get there one day.
So
we'll get
Kronos
ourselves
believes that you have some kind of tie, but he still thinks that you're a little bit of a blowhard.
You know what? I'm gonna get it one day. I'm gonna get me a fancy throne, and what's gonna have a lot of hearts and souls to eat, and we're gonna be living the life.
Calvin has a flying speed of 90. That's more movement speed than any of you guys. Yeah.
And a sword. I mean, he could literally dance around the fucking field.
Yeah.
He's our frontliner now.
Well, it doesn't. I mean, his AC, to be fair, is it's 17, but like it's still pretty fucking good.
I have a question. Staff of Power just says that I get +2 AC as long as I'm attuned to it. That means I don't need to be wielding it, right?
Sure.
Holy shit! I have a shield, so I could have a shield and a sword, and I could have high AC.
I don't think that matters if we were to get into a fight with anything
Did you even
on
look at
Calvin.
what the shield does?
I did.
Magic attacks have disadvantage on you.
Yeah. And it's a shield, so it's +2 AC.
I did not. Don't have it equipped right now because you didn't equip it.
You're right. I'm not equipping it right now.
But it is
because
there.
I have to attune to it anyways, so.
Well, there you guys go. I guess
can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
Is it cool if I add a short sword to my inventory manually and rename it Kopesh? Because we talked about that last time.
I thought you did already.
I didn't. I was waiting on you to say so, but I'll do it now.
Didn't what?
I'm not.
You have a Kopesh in your thing.
That's a dagger.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
All right, what are you gonna say, Mariner?
I was just going to say I personally like this stuff. I like to see characters evolve.
I wanted it. So I'm not somebody who gives out magic items a lot, but I wanted to at least now make you guys feel a little more powerful because we have been going. The longer we play, because we've been playing for over a year straight now, I wanted you, and people die a lot, so I wanted people to get a feeling of more power, at least, and give you guys a little bit of carrot, just so you guys are like, yeah, well, my characters, I feel a bit stronger than them. I'm not going to worry about them dying every couple minutes. I'm going to get more invested, and I wanted to.
The only thing I want to say is that golem still almost killed us, and, Mikhail, or Kronos, was barely able to do shit.
I just upped its AC to 20. That's all I did to change it. Everything else was normal. It was a living iron statue, right? Let's see what it was. Construct, living iron statue. It's a challenge rank 5.
To be fair, that's pretty high.
I mean, yeah, but you guys are all level 5, so.
Yeah, but normally it doesn't go in a perfect curve.
It's up to 4 people. It counts.
Yeah,
CR is 4 groups of that level is equal to CR.
Yeah. But I used my sword for the first time.
You did? Yeah, you didn't switch your token.
Oh, god damn it, I forgot!
So regular Kronos used powers.
Did.
Alright, well, I guess I'm going to hop off. Hope you guys had fun, and Wednesday we're meeting up, I think?
Yes.
Yes.
Wednesday and Friday.
I will pin it, because I didn't pin it.
I look forward to seeing you.
I hope Calvin liked it. I know Max and them are probably disappointed they didn't get introduced.
Yeah, I have them playing, just they weren't there.
I hope Rook liked the feel.
Oh, Rook he's one of my players for my thing, so I'm sure he does.
I hope he liked the feel. I hope he, thought it was cool that, our characters. I like just seeing the characters evolve, and if anyone kind of needed a kick in the butt to evolve their characters, I think it was Calvin.
Yeah.
So. An evolution.
And I still like the fact he now has a companion that he can talk to.
Well,
it won't talk back,
but yeah. Trading emotions?
I mean, it can talk with emotions.
If he tells a joke, he'll feel humorous.
That is true. if he,
Sword. Oh.
if something sad happens, it will be sad.
That is true.
Can it feel hungry?
I don't think
I'm
hunger is an emotion. I think that's a bodily need.
Well, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go grab a snack.
I'm a bit tired,
Anyways,
so I'm gonna
Tristan,
lay down.
you scared me there for a minute, Tristan.
Why?
Because you immediately came in and was like, I do things with souls. I'm like, you're level 5. I'm thinking you're gonna get trapped in a freaking box. And then immediately I had to say it as Kronos, because if you just say that you have a skill set that we need, Kronos is going to take advantage of that.
I like how you immediately began to goad me with like half insults, like you were just there.
I mean, but so first of all, this is why I like dealing with that whole like people have an opinion about things. There's stereotypes. I love that people immediately see it as an insult because it's a stereotype.
Well, okay.
So
but with the, I know your character is super straightforward. It's blunt, right? It's blunt.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off now.
But
see you guys later.
all right,
Later, Mitsu.